For on live real quick. Who has it?
My phone. What the fuck did my phone?
I don't know.
Sorry for that last video. Disregard it. I'll delete it later.
Fuck it, we'll delete it later. It looks like we're live.
Huh? How's it look? We gotta see how it sounds too.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully it's just doing real good.
Yeah. Here you go.
Alright, we'll just set it up real quick and y'all start talking real quick and I'll take it.
Surge, this is the check. This is the loud thunder, heavy rain. Thin line between joy and pain. It's a long train trip, it's all insane. You ain't ever gonna
We'll be cool.
Live a life through the night. Thin line where the line.
Kind of echoing when you're singing though, not.
Oh, you can hear it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I was fucking singing
You were singing.
loud as fuck. So.
Sorry.
Pistol pumping, mile racing. I can sing country music. Oh, don't hit me my dome with that.
My bad. Just whenever you want to talk, grab it. All right,
That's
because
fine.
like so we're not making out.
You just remind me. If I
No,
don't
whenever
do
you
it.
start, yeah.
If
Okay.
I don't do it, just like,
I'll move it for you.
Alright, bet.
Because like whenever we talk, first of all, they're gonna hear you. Like if you just talk when I'm talking, but whenever you want to like speak, you fucking just grab it.
Yeah.
Because
Alright, listen to here. Let me
do
tell
this.
you something crazy.
do this. Like that. Try to get this front part.
Looks pretty good. We're going live. Let's get it.
Yeah, just like right here in the front.
Okay.
Oh.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Let me press record. All right, you two. We're fucking rolling. Kelly's rolling.
Catfish.
Yeah, she a bad black girl.
You need to
Yeah.
come,
I
bro.
don't like black girls, but she beautiful. Oh, sorry.
She's licensed. Welcome back, all you stay-at-homers. I am one quarter of your host here, Cameron, and sitting directly to the left of me today, not in front of me, is my main man Sergio, and sitting to the right of me is my main man Devontae, and sitting to the left of me is Emily, Sergio's girlfriend. If you were wondering, if you fuck around in the comments and try to say some dirty ass,
We'll find you, bro. We'll find you.
I'll hunt you down like Jay and Silent Bob did with the, come
I'm
on.
light-skinned Liam Neeson.
We'll pay for plane tickets. That's all I'm saying. We don't have money to afford that professional setup, but we do have money for the plane tickets. And when we put our mind and forces together, we form the Stay at Home Podcast. Welcome to episode 32. Sergio, I'll start with you. How's your week been?
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm excited. We got a good one today. But I've been good. My week's been good. Just chilling. Still at the new job, enjoying it. Got the house to ourselves a little bit, so potting at the fucking crib.
I like
That's
the
why
setup.
we're at a different location. I hope y'all enjoy the fucking loadout for the week. But we'll see how it is. I've been good.
Well, I like this setup. This setup looks nice. It's a lot more roomier. It's not my room. We are missing the essential backsplash. And we're missing the lapel mic that we usually use for YouTube. So sorry, YouTube, that you're getting like echoey, shitty volume. That's my fault. But
It is going to be a little echoey today
Yeah.
for the YouTube, but Spotify is going to be very clear.
and so you're going to want to go ahead and head over on any fucking streaming platform because we're on everything. We might have a ghetto setup, but we move with class. Devontae, what have you been up to? And by the way, this is like our childhood friend. This is Tyler's brother.
Yeah.
Sergio's brother, and we have a lot of stories. Like it's a fucking crazy, insane shit. Like I was saying shit before the podcast that I can't speak on. That's how deep all of our friendships go. But what's been up with you, man? I haven't seen you in fucking forever.
Nah, man, just finally finished up my job, getting ready for this move, you know what I'm saying? Move on to bigger and better things, hopefully.
Where are you moving to?
Which is what we're going to get into today, so don't forget about that.
Yeah, I'm moving to Virginia with my little brother, Richard. He'll watch, you know what I mean? What up? Shout out Lil Dick. Yeah, we're going to Virginia, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully work for Amazon. You know what I mean? Just trying to bless my life up a little bit. But besides that, just kicking it with the boys, saying my goodbyes, you know what I mean? Getting mentally prepared. That's what I've been up to this week. What about you, Emily? What's up?
Work, and then I come home and I have some me time, which is pretty chill. Like I do a face mask, and then sometimes I clean, and then I wait for my babe to get home, and then we watch The Office. It's pretty nice.
That sounds like my life, but I have a kid. Like, it sounds like just like...
We're just chilling. It's
Yeah.
nice.
No, see, that's what I've always wondered. Like, people who go out to the club and party all the time, I just thought that I was just like a person who, I don't know, I guess antisocial but social. It's weird with me. Because
Introvert.
Yeah, so it's weird. It's like when you get in a room with me, I'm like all over the place, but I don't like actually going places or going to the party, so I know like what type of time y'all are on.
I was gonna say something, but I kind of forgot what I was gonna say because I was listening to you really hard. So we're just gonna kind of skip on past that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I'll tell you about my week because shit happens to me every day, right? First of all, I think everybody who sees me in public just automatically assumes I'm a fucking bitch or something because this pisses me off. People walk up to me, bro, and I'm a customer at a gas station, and they'll ask me questions about the gas station, like, hey. Excuse me, sir, where's your bathroom? Like, bitch, I don't fucking work here. I don't have a Murphy's Express shirt on.
Cameron, what it is, bro, it's that greasy look you got going on, bro.
If it was greasy, though, people
His
wouldn't
hair
want to
does
talk to me.
look greasy,
His
does
hair's
it?
looking a little greasy today, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like if I were to pull up at McDonald's right now, bro, like, you'd have my 10-piece with my fucking salty fries ready and my Coke with no ice. You have it popping right now, bro.
But, no, okay, look, I'll take gas station clerk. I'm not going for a McDonald's employee. I did that in 8th grade. I'm way past that. But no, so people come up to me all the time. Like one time, a lady, there's 3 people who walked in front of me. She skipped all 3 of those to ask me a question about the establishment we were at, and I was like, it's around the. Of course, I knew the answer because I always know like.
That was your gas station, right?
It's my fucking it's my gas station, bro. I always go to that Murphy's, but that's not the fucking point. The point is that. I don't know, I think people see me and they're not intimidated or they don't respect me and it pisses me off.
But, you know what's crazy, bro? Like, I'm the exact opposite. People see me and, like, they see me that I'm super intimidating, like, you know what I'm saying? That I'm this, like, short-built dude who has an attitude, but I'm really super fucking nice. Like, I'm a really nice guy once you get to know me, like, but we were like, Tay, you're so intimidating. And I don't see it, bro. I really don't see it.
No, my mom says it's a good thing that people want to come up and talk to me. In some circumstances, I see that and I get that and I like realize that. But other times, I'm like, people shouldn't automatically think that they should joke with me off the bat. Like one dude standing behind me, he was like, oh, you can go because he was still choosing his drink. And I got my drink up there and then he's like, oh, I let you go because I thought you were going to be faster. And I was looking, I was like, yeah, man, my bad. And he was like, and then I finished, and he's like, finally, haha, just kidding. It's like, that you're just kidding, but you're not really. And it's like, man, fuck you. Like, why do you think that you can do that to me? I guarantee you, if a 6'2" black guy tattoos on his face and arms, you would not fucking do that.
Mike Tyson, yeah, no one's fucking with Mike Tyson.
So, but no, when I'm even like another white guy that looks like a grown, I think it's because I look like a kid, and people are like, I can bully this little fucker.
Bro, yeah, I mean, you're just a tall, skinny dude. Someone thinks they can beat your ass. That's just what it is, man.
If I just saw you randomly, I think I could beat your ass as well.
I mean, you'd probably be correct, but it'd be a scrap for sure. I'm definitely doing low blows.
You think?
Yeah.
You don't think I can knock you out with one hit?
Nah, I'm way tougher than that, bro. I'll stand in here.
No, bro. I hit like a motherfucking.
Yeah, but I think there's something in me that's just like, you'll go to sleep shortly after the fight, but not during.
Yeah, fair enough.
Bro,
Yeah.
literally, listen to this fucking story that a dude, it pissed me off when she told me I was like, he's lucky I wasn't there because I'd have made him fucking want to go home and kill himself straight up. I know that's not good to say, but like, I hate when people butt in for no reason.
I also have a story about I want somebody to die, which is what I was trying to get to with my point of what happened this week. I just got deterred because everybody thinks I'm a like little bitch.
Well, you'll have to get to that in a second.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, I know. Don't feel bad for wanting people to die.
No.
No, I was just at Dollar General, and so you know how a lot of places do Apple Pay now?
Yeah.
Well, I went in, and I had my mom's card, so I was like, I don't want to have to pay her back, so I'm going to ask the cashier if they take Apple Pay. So I get up there, and I'm like, hey, do y'all have Apple Pay? And this guy, like, 2 people behind me, he's, like, really old. He's, like, really, like, fat and, like, has just random tattoos everywhere. He's, like, really trashy looking. Like, we're in Springtown, Texas here. Like, what do you expect? But he, like, was like, I want to say something, but I don't want to, like, get in trouble. And I was just like, what? Why? What do you mean? You know? Why did he have to say that?
Yeah, there was no
You can't
point in
have
saying
me.
something. He basically was like, he was just an older guy, and she was what she told me, because I wasn't exactly what she told me the day of, but pretty much it. She fucking was like, the guy behind her said, he was like, Apple Pay? What are you using Apple Pay? What's that? Like, bro, just because you don't know what fucking Apple Pay is and you're older, doesn't fucking mean you have to just butt in and be rude and be an asshole like for no reason. It just irritates me when people think that they can butt in when they're in fucking public.
But that
Happened a
reminds
while
me.
ago.
That reminds me of like the fucking what is it? The insurance commercials when it's like you're turning into your parents, and it was like,
Buy a house.
look, we all see that he has blue hair, blue. It's like he just couldn't fucking help himself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Fucking exactly.
What, you know what's crazy about that? I see, like, I thought nobody used Apple Pay, and to me, I was like, that's so not secure, someone's gonna hack my shit. I see so many people use Apple Pay, so that's surprising. And I see, like, older people use Apple Pay.
Apple
tell
does
you,
not play
tap
with
it,
their shit,
all
bro.
that.
Apple
I'll tell
does
you
not
right
play.
now, Apple doesn't play with their shit. I don't know if y'all heard fucking Tay say that he's a little far from the mic just then, but fucking no, Apple Pay is more secure because so if you use your chip, is that what you do? You go to the store, you use your chip.
I do 90% time.
Yeah, my,
Okay.
my strip is fucked up.
So
I have to-
from what I understand, that generates the same code every time. But when you use Apple Pay, it generates a random code each time, so it's not technically like that
It's harder
code's
to
not
trace.
it's not linked to your bank account. So if someone did hack your shit, they're only getting like a transaction code. That's only gonna work for a transaction you already used.
I was thinking someone hacked my phone and they could get it. That's what I was thinking.
Right, but
Apple's
that's
so hard,
but
man.
that's why Apple's hard to fucking get in touch with anyway. Oh, you're gonna take my man's like that?
All right,
But-
Cameron, what's your
Come on.
story, bro? I want to hear your story.
No, okay, so no, this happened today. Like I'm telling you, like shit that happens to me, it happens every day. Like people are just mad disrespectful all the time. So I'm walking into one of my stores. By the way, Frito-Lay, 12-hour shift, haven't eaten today. Fuck that job. Like that shit pisses me off. And when they hear this,
Somebody get Cameron a sandwich.
advertise with us, but you know, relieve me of my duties at your job currently. But I walk into my store and then I go back to my truck because I forgot something, and I walk back in. This dude has to be like 75, 80, like up there, bro. He has white hair, everything's super wrinkly. You know, the type where they're like, don't get tattoos because your skin is going to drop down. That type of wrinkly. And then so I'm holding the door open for him, like just being polite. And then he just like stands there and gives me a nasty look and crosses his arms. I'm like, okay. And I was like, you coming out? Doesn't say a word, just stares at me. So I walk in and I'm like, hey, I was holding the door for you. I didn't know if you were coming out or not. Still just being polite because I was like, I didn't, you know, like, I'm not trying to, like, I wasn't trying to be like rude if that's what you thought. And then he was just like, it pisses me off.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Yeah.
We're here, we're
We're-
chilling.
Go.
Hey, I got your
Yeah.
back, bro. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
and then so he was just like, no, he's like, oh, I know. And I was like, okay. So then he waits for his friend and he walks out the other door. He's like, next time, do that shit with someone else. Or next time, hold that shit with someone else. And I was like, huh, all right, bro, all right. And then he just like kept walking. But this is the also point. He had a helmet on, and outside wasn't a motorcycle. It was a fucking scooter. Not even a moped, a scooter.
So
80 years old.
what are you talking shit for, bro?
Yeah, I hope.
I'll knock your ugly ass scooter over.
No, I'll go deeper than that. I hope you depart from this fucking world. I hope you stub your toe on that razor that you got at home. What you need to do is take your old ass back to your crib that I'm sure has 100 fucking plants in the living room. Eat your tapioca, sit in your fucking couch hiding because you're about to catch COVID and fucking die. Alright? You don't need to be worrying about me holding the door for you. You need to worry about
Hey,
COVID
whoa,
killing your
whoa,
bitch ass
hey.
and getting on a ventilator, bitch.
Hey, calm down, bro.
Bro,
Old
ventilator, first off, that it
Old
doesn't
white
even help
people
shit.
suck. I don't care what anybody says. Old white people suck. Old black, like old, any other race of old ladies are like way better.
People, yeah, I'm talking about.
I clean for them.
I think you should chill on the old man, bro, because
No.
like, listen, old
You
people,
should stop.
old people freak me out. Not because they smell crazy, they always piss or shit on themselves, excuse my language, but the true fact of it is, old people are a reminder of what is to come. You know what I'm saying? So soon, it's not gonna feel like soon, but like in all realism, it's fucking soon. You're gonna be that old man. You might not be as much of a dick as he was, because he sounds like an asshole. Something in his former years really put a fucking thorn in his goddamn saddle. But old people freak me out because they're a reminder of what's to come, bro.
Yeah.
Old
Fuck
people,
that.
I
bro,
work
but
with
there,
them for a living. How do you think I feel?
bro, but there are some nice ass old people who are cool as fuck. It just depends on like the older you get, it just seems like I don't know, like
You just
I
stop giving a fuck.
don't know what it is, but like you kind of are like a shittier person sometimes. Like it's weird. Like
Hey,
a
I don't
lot
plan
of
on
old,
being that.
a
Well,
lot
how
of
do you feel?
old people just like I don't. Yeah, for real. Maybe they're just not about the shit. Like they don't want to fucking play around with people or something.
Bro, I mean, I look forward. This is what I look forward to being old if I make it to the elder ages of my life. Like being completely tatted, right? Living in a fucking cul-de-sac, wearing a black wife beater, like tatted from my neck down, right? And when kids get off the bus and they go to step them on, hey, don't fucking get on my lawn. Watch the fuck out. And then fucking mowing my lawn on a riding lawnmower, just chilling, being intimidating. Even though I'm nice as fuck, bro.
No, see, that's why Tay told me to chill out, because he plans on being that old asshole that just fucking
Bro, don't
always
call me out,
fucking
don't call me out, don't call me
argues.
out.
But
No,
I plan on being the most lit old man ever. Bro.
I plan
I
on-
want to be the most tatted. Like I'm gonna have tats to my neck, on my hands. I'm gonna come out in my fucking house shoes with a white tee on. I'm gonna be chilling, bro.
I plan on being the 80-year-old that wears Jordan 4s. Like, just super swagged up old guy. But, like, the reason why old people are mad is because they gotta take 8 pills the size of a pinky toe, and they're just fucking upset because their throat hurts all the time. It feels like strep. They gotta drive a little buggy inside
They don't remember
Walmart,
shit,
and
bro.
then
They
it's...
don't remember shit.
Yeah.
I don't be fucking taking my medicine for my heart condition at all, and I probably should. So I probably won't take old pills.
You need to be better about it.
Yeah, I tell him all
Haven't
the
been
time.
to the doctor.
And I tell him to drink water all the time because literally all he drinks is beer and soda.
Hey, water's good for the soul.
Yeah,
Water's good for
It
the soul.
is. It's good for the soul.
But anyways, fuck that wrinkly, grouchy geezer. I hope he meets his maker pretty soon. Because people who don't say thank you when you hold the door open, I hate them
They're
already.
just shitty people.
Yeah, they're shitty
That's
people.
ass, bro.
But whenever you refuse it and then say hold that shit for someone else, like you're about to like square up,
Yeah, that's what
Square up.
You're
You're
a
just
shit.
ignorant.
You're meeting the devil.
You should have dusted that old man off.
I know.
Hey, listen, if I would have been there, I'd have been like, him and whoever was with him. You know?
Both old guys. He didn't even have like a young
I would
grandson.
have put him in the retirement home. I tell you what, bro. I'm telling you. I got a temper though, you know what I mean? I gotta watch what I do sometimes. I get a little crazy.
Yeah, but that brings me to like, since you said that I should like just dusted them, I wanted to ask you, and this is what I was telling you about before the pod when you were so concerned. One of your artists, like favorite, I don't know about favorite, but like you showed me him and you were hype on him, Quando Rondo.
Hey, I fuck with Quando Rondo, yeah.
So you've heard about like the shit that's been going on with him?
No.
The whole
Enlighten
King
me.
Von situation?
No, tell me.
Oh, you did? Okay, so King Von was like completely whooping his ass and outside of like a hookah lounge in Atlanta and like, what was it, like 5 seconds?
Yeah, no, it was. The whole fight probably took about maybe 10 seconds. Maybe.
Not even 10.
No, probably like 7.
Yeah, King Von was dusting his ass and in 10 seconds.
We didn't see though.
Yeah, and
we
then,
didn't see, so you're just saying that.
No, we did. We saw that.
But we didn't see the actual fight.
Yeah,
he
you
did.
did. I showed you the video.
Bro, I saw. Cam.
The dude
I
in the white
fucking
shirt, I'll pull it.
understand that you showed me the video. He tagged him one time, and that's
Like
all.
3
that-
times.
But that's not what the video
Yeah,
showed.
bro, I'm
I
pulling
would
up right
never
now.
be getting my ass dusted for the record.
No,
So,
bro, I showed you the video.
I know,
I
I
don't
remember
know
the
what
video,
that would
but
be
they went
like.
off camera though.
They might know.
Well, there was
but
2
I don't
angles.
know.
I guess you didn't see the other one.
I'd be
Oh, I
fucking
did not.
anybody.
You only showed
I
me
don't-
one angle.
Yeah, better have professional training.
Yeah,
That's
but anyways, within 10 seconds, not even enough for a fight to fully play out, Quando Rondo's homie shoots King Von in the back 4 times and ends up killing him. And then so now Quando Rondo, I get like the case is closed. They know who did it, like Lil Tim, and Quando Rondo just put out a new song, pretty much like being disrespectful to King Von and like saying like, yeah, we, you know, all this shit. So I wanted to hear what you thought about that and if he should continue that cycle.
Well, I mean, this is how I see it, bro. King Von, as an artist, I respect him and I like him. But he's a disrespectful ass nigga, bro. Smoking on a Tuka pack and it's loud as fuck. You know what I mean? Tuka died when he was, 15 years old, and that nigga's still talking about it. So, you know what I mean? Do as to others as you want done to yourself. So, therefore, like, King Von has no, like, really right.
Well, he can't anymore.
You know what I mean? Like, no one can really say anything on his behalf because, like, he would be doing the same thing. So, like, I'm saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, if Quando Rondo was getting his ass beat, he shouldn't be saying shit. His homie a homie. You know what I mean? Like, Lil Tim, whatever your name is, you know, shout out to you.
Who killed the man?
You know what I mean? Like,
Because your homie was getting his ass beat.
I mean,
It's not the way. It's not the way to handle that.
either-
Don't kill him. I know you're not gonna
bro,
kill him.
honestly, if either one of y'all getting y'all's ass beat and I walk out of a convenience store or wherever the situation is and I see it and I got my,
You're
he
gonna go.
probably gonna catch a couple hot pieces. You feel me?
I think you're gonna go over there with the hands first.
I think you're gonna smack his ass up with your fucking right and left hand.
I mean,
What?
depending on what I see, if he's fucking you up, bro, like I'm far, I gotta get there as fast as I can, and that's with bullets.
Well, it was close range, but no, actually, I gotta.
He definitely could have ran up on him and
Yeah.
fucking jumped him.
All right, then I would have done
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
No,
I would've
but-
done that.
Actually, I gotta like kind of side with Devontae because I don't know if we can tell the story, but I do remember a certain house party that Devontae went to go get the strap, and so he might not like Devontae might actually put a couple of heaters in someone. So
I remember what you're talking about, but I'm gonna just plead the fifth on that.
All I'm gonna say is, if you need it, I got it.
But the
Just
thing is,
don't mess with Tay. Like he's
Yeah.
ready at all times.
I'm respectful.
That's
until
the
you piss
that's
me
the
off.
moral of the story.
Anyway,
wait, that's what also Quando Rondo was saying in the new song. Is just that if I was the one that had died, y'all would have been praising King Von. Like y'all would have been like, yeah, fuck that dude. You know what I mean? The fact is that people like King Von, and right now they don't like Quando Rondo because of academics and a lot of other things. Like he hasn't been selling music for like his past 3 albums have just flopped.
well, I mean, I like Quando Rondo, but if you're getting your ass beat, bro, like you shouldn't be shooting those shots. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
I'll show you the video after this so you can judge.
All right, bet. But like, yeah. I mean, like, if he drops heat, I'm gonna listen to him. But like, you know what I'm saying? King Von dropped heat too, but he was with the shits.
Yeah.
So like, I respect that. You know what I mean? I respect that you do what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't expect you to like just fucking give false words with no backbone behind them. So King Von has my respect for that. You know what I mean? R.I.P. the young goat. But Quando shouldn't be talking shit if he got his ass whooped. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
But I will say the song is
It's
like
fine.
I love King Von way
honestly,
more than
yeah.
Quando, but yeah. I mean, even the title of it is a play on words. It's called End of Story. You know, yeah,
That's
you know,
fucked
King
up,
Von
End of Story.
was Crazy,
Crazy
Story.
Story,
So
yeah.
I mean, the whole thing is it is a fire song.
We'll
and
catch on
the
it, we'll
marketing,
catch on it.
yeah. But
Real quick, I wanna see a female's opinion on it. So what do you think about guys fighting, babe? Like because they have beef or fighting over a girl, or do you think it's necessary for guys to fight, or when should they? I would like to know kind of what your opinion
most
is.
of the time
think
it's
I-
over a girl.
I think
Most of the
I
time.
think I would know what your opinion is, but I'm curious to see what you say.
Well, I mean, like, it depends on the situation, I guess. If you're, like, strictly talking about if they're, like, fighting over a female, if they're beefing, like, it just depends on what it is.
Okay, so in this situation, if the guys are just straight have beef, and you see your homie getting fucking beat the fuck up, and you just first reaction is to pop caps,
And they were once friends, by the way.
and they were once friends.
No, I don't think it's pop caps mean, like, kill
Shoot 'em.
someone.
Bop, 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 bop.
Yeah, no, I don't think, no, I don't agree with that. I mean, you should just go and beat them up with him, not shoot him.
I agree with
I
you.
feel that.
Just because now that I know that they used to be homies, like that's kind of fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that
'Cause,
was a different
what-
aspect
yeah,
to the story.
Yeah, because
They
like
got
me,
history together.
yeah,
That's
facts.
what-
Like, cause me, I mean, like this man right here, like I punched him in his nose and broke his shit because we had a disagreement. But it's all
My
love.
nose is still fucked up
At
to
the,
this
end,
day.
at the end of the day, it's all love. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's a homie, you know what I'm saying? Homies fight. You're supposed to get over and move on. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be end of life. You know what I mean? So,
Definitely not, bro. No, definitely not. There's different levels to it for sure. Because I mean, like, if say Cameron were to fuck my girl or you were to fuck my girl, I don't know. That might ruin our fucking friendship. I don't know.
yeah, but
Oh, I
you
know
can
that.
shoot me over it, bro.
Oh.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Don't shoot me over it though.
No, but
I might shoot
also,
everybody if that happens.
but also, whenever I say homie,
Just kidding, guys.
you gotta take it in the perspective of when people are in the music industry, there are music industry homies and real homies.
So which were they?
I only saw one video of them together. I mean, I know that
Because
doesn't-
that plays another aspect
Yeah.
to the story too. If they're not homies.
like I don't know if they were like fucking, you know, cross your fingers together tight or whatever, but
Cross your fingers.
but like I think that they like had a good relationship. That's what I'll say. I won't say homies because when I say homies, I got the vibe that y'all were like, oh, they were real tight. I don't know
Like
that.
us.
Yeah.
We're homies.
We're homies.
Well, y'all are brothers, so
I mean, if
that's
they're
what.
calling him a homie, that means they probably have tighter bonds than just like seeing each other every once in a while, right?
Yeah, well, I mean,
That's
at
right.
one point, there's a video out of Quan Rondo saying "fuck 63rd," which is like
Mhm.
with King Von in the room and like going hype over his
Yeah,
shit.
Von hates
Yeah.
63rd.
So like, I mean, I don't know the whole
64,
like,
65th.
yeah, I don't know the whole like scope of their relationship, but I think at some point they were like tight, not super tight, because I think the only people Vaughn was like super tight with was the people that he was with, and two of them got killed.
Well, that was a pretty shitty situation though overall. Because it's always bad when people lose a life. You know, ages like or
There's
young.
always family on both sides.
Yeah, there's definitely family, definitely friends, and it's just like when you have, if you have potential to help things, you could possibly help things, people's music that brings people out of crazy situations. So it just sucks to lose a life at a younger age, so that always sucks.
And when it comes to Quando putting out this song, it's it's a fire song, and marketing is great. By all means, like when you look at the business side, he should have done this. But whenever you invite beef, that's never good. First of all,
Yeah, don't
Whenever
ever-
you invite beef from Chicago people, that's really not. That's dangerous.
Anybody for me, I'm just too relaxed. I'm not a type of person to bring negative energy
I don't
into
like
situations.
I think you're just calling, like, cause he was just pretty much like saying, like, if y'all don't kill me, y'all pussy in the song, and
Yeah.
it's just like you're
That's-
continuing
that's
a
not
cycle.
good. That's not good. Yeah.
Like, cause there is something in the hood that needs to be resolved. Of like, we need to go. Like, whenever Maxo, Cream, and somebody else, they pulled up to fight. They threw the fair one, and then they were cool afterwards. There's no shooting. We need to get back to the days of
Yeah,
like
that's
shooting
what's
isn't
up
everything.
for sure.
Like, shooting does not have to be the first option,
Yeah.
and that's what it is.
Shooting should never be the fucking first option. No, definitely not. How do you feel about guns in general, Cam?
I'm not. I mean, like, look, I support everybody having their guns and being strapped up. I'm just not a big guns person. Like, I like, I might sound pussy and all this stuff. Like, I grew up in the hood and stuff, but like, I was never comfortable. I know I should be more comfortable when guns are around, because that means we can defend ourselves. But I've never like just had a gun in my hand and felt comfortable, because I always thought, me as a person, we all know me, right? We all know that Cameron's clumsy and Cameron's gonna fuck up on accident and not knowing. So every time I have a gun in my hand, I feel like it's gonna go off and hit somebody.
So that's your main reason of not wanting to have a gun then.
I don't have a gun, and like I've always like carried a BB gun around.
Yeah, because honestly, I'm thinking about getting a gun here pretty soon. I just want
Fully
to.
support that.
I just want to have something that I can, fucking protect myself, protect my friends, protect my family. Like things. Just you never know what's gonna happen. You could be in a public place, somebody be going through a tough ass situation, come in with a gun blazing, anything, bro. But I'm not trying to die for someone else's fucking issues.
Oh no, I agree. I just always like me. There's just like so many scenarios that can go wrong that it tells me stay away, and it's just
No,
like
I get that.
Yeah.
I get that. You just gotta know gun safety.
But I do
and
want
just
an
be
Uzi.
confident in it.
I do want an Uzi because
Yeah,
I
so
think
you
Uzis
can't-
are awesome.
You can't.
Yeah, I know, bro. I like my mind is so weird. It's like I don't really like guns, but I want an Uzi really bad.
Yeah, I've never like really held a gun or like shot one off, so they really intimidate me just because like the noises and stuff. Like they're just really loud. But I want one to protect myself.
Oh, I've shot a lot of guns and they're fun as fuck, but
Yeah, I'll for sure get a gun here pretty soon, more than likely, and then you can get a little pea shooter, babe.
You can't catch me lacking very often,
so-
bro.
yo, do you still have that one from the
That's what I
party
was
house?
gonna let Tay know. Is fucking.
The party house? No, I don't have that one.
Does
no.
that one have like a body on it?
No.
Probably now.
We don't need to talk about that stuff on the podcast, but that one's chilling.
Hey, do you remember that party where I forgot the guy's name, but he was like a local legend for fighting, right? And he's sitting there staring at this like Mexican guy. I think it was a Mexican guy. His girl, and he was just sitting there staring at him. He's like, "Bro, I'm about to go get my fucking AK," and he goes out into the truck. Do you remember that? And his girl went out there and was like trying to calm him down.
Bro, are you talking? I think
Y'all
I
need
know.
to get
And me
better
and
about-
Red- me
y'all
and
need to
Red-
get better about the mic.
Was it 2264? You know what I'm talking about? Was Serge there?
Yeah, I think all of us
We
were
left.
there.
Was it when we?
Me
left,
and Red dipped out
We left
with
your
Devin.
house. We left your house to go to this party.
It was in Paradise, I think.
I have no idea. what
Devin
that is.
drove me and Red.
I don't remember this.
And I
one.
forgot the dude's name, but he was like blonde hair, tall, always fought.
I don't remember this one. I don't know.
Nah, this.
It was at y'all's house, I know that. And the dude went out to go get an AK.
Nah, I don't remember that.
You don't?
I must have been really shitty.
That's a big possibility. I don't think I was there on that one because
I
I don't
like
remember.
it.
I
I like
remember
that a lot
I've
back in
seen
the day.
shotguns and pistols, but I've never heard somebody talking about an AK.
But do you know who I'm talking about? Like the top, like big white, blonde haired dude that was just famous for fighting, and he was just like fearless and like shit like that from Decatur.
No one. Comes
Great
to
above
mind.
us.
No one comes to mind.
Damn. He hung out with Kevin
Long,
Lindsay.
long hair, short
sometimes.
hair,
Long
medium
hair.
Long hair? No, I definitely don't know.
Like, long, medium.
A grade above y'all would have been a grade below me, so I think I would remember them.
Grade above you as well.
A grade above me.
Or your grade.
The only dude that's famous from my grade from fighting is Ethan King,
That's who I'm talking about.
He did not have long hair.
and he didn't have an AK. He would have.
No, he didn't have
He would have, but
The other dude was gonna go get.
Yeah.
That's what I left him to get my strap.
Yeah, see, okay, that was that night. Okay.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, see, that's what I was talking about.
That dude owed Ethan like money or something like that, or like it was something crazy, and Ethan was.
it
gonna
was
give
a
him-
reason to get your ass beat.
Yeah, Ethan was gonna give him the words, and the dude was like,
He was staring at his girl too.
I think that guy peeped that Ethan was about to give him the work, and he was like, yeah, I'm gonna go get my shit. And I was like, oh, you're gonna get your shit? And I was like, my truck wasn't at the crib, so like, I got a ride to go get my truck, and like, everything happened on my way back, and then like when I got back, everybody had been dipped out, and I was like, I didn't even get to shoot nobody.
No,
I don't think I was there for that one. Nope.
You weren't there for that one.
me and Red dipped out and Devin drove us off, but
You won't be here for
that was the same night that this one girl, we all know her, she had smoked like a shit ton of cake too, and she was talking to me, and she scratched the fuck out of me and fell into a bookshelf.
Who is this?
Jesus, bro.
That
What in the
sounds awful.
hell? That's a horrible night.
I probably would have punched her, but I'm a girl. That's a different story.
Yeah. For real. I would,
What she look like?
babe, punch the fuck out of her.
Punch a bit.
Like dyed black hair, Mexican,
No, not really. I don't.
tattoo, like shitty tattoos.
Don't come out.
Always hung out with
Gotta
Van.
talk a little louder for YouTube, babe.
I have no idea.
Vanden.
I'm
Always hung out with
quiet.
Van.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Vanden, bro. I don't know the woman you're talking about.
It was Vanessa. I think it was Vanessa Campos.
I know who Vanessa Campos
I have
is.
yeah.
no
bro.
idea.
I think it
Maybe.
was her. But yeah, no, she was talking to me, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna probably hit tonight. And then I saw like someone was like, yo, she on that spice shit. And then she scratched me like super hard because she was freaking out
Have you got tested since then?
for like
Yeah,
ages.
you might have
Oh
something
no, you
to
have a
It
baby,
has
so.
to hurt.
I did
Big
I did
hurts,
get
though.
tested, but let me just say
Big
right here on the
hurts.
podcast, like Tay has scared me so many times with like texting me like, yo, that girl that you slept with might have had something, you might want to get tested. And I always played the card, like me, I played it by ear. Like, yo, if something pops up, I'll go get tested with it. And if I ain't got no symptoms, I'm letting it ride.
Yo, bro, the only reason, PSA, bro, the only reason I were to text him with that shit is because, like, I want my homie to be protected and safe. So, like, I'm not gonna have him sitting out here walking crazy with the fucking clap. So, like, I'd be like, hey, bro, you slept with those persons who shall not be named. And I was like, I know you slept with them because I was in the same room.
He had the whole story, though.
You know what I'm saying? And, like,
no, that night was crazy because
she
it was
may or may not have contracted some kind of disease, and I was just making sure my boy was safe. I didn't want his dick to fall off. I didn't want my man's dick to fall off.
Yeah, that's love right there, because like even if it's just a whiff of it, you gotta at least let me know.
But you know what the funny part was is that I tried to lie. He was like, yeah. He's like, you wore a condom, right? And I didn't lie. I said, yeah, I did. He goes, yeah, but y'all fucked twice. Or y'all fucked 3 times. He's like, he knew the whole story.
Damn.
I was like, God damn.
Damn.
That was the night I supplied lean to the whole party.
Oh shit! That was Chad Scoggins' house.
You forget that on that blow up mattress, I was right next to y'all when y'all started.
That was the 3rd time, though.
Okay, but see I was there.
So question then: if you use a condom, did you have a pack of condoms? Did you just pull off and reuse? Did you keep it on?
You recycled the condom.
Never, bro. I'm pretty disgusting, but I'm not nowhere near that.
So you used one condom and the rest.
Did the rest of the night, yeah. That's pretty much what it was.
Cameron.
But like, no, I'm gonna tell you this. Like, I rarely use condoms when it comes to girls. My first time having sex, when I lost my virginity, the girl took off the condom and she said, "That shit sucks. Watch this." So that's what I'm saying. Like, no girl, like no girl.
So tell me, so you put it in a little bit with the condom on?
No, I fucked for like 10 minutes and she was like, "This shit sucks."
Oh, okay. So what'd you say?
It hurts. I don't like condoms.
Yeah. See, so how did it feel when you took the condom off? Like best description.
Okay, so you talking about when I lost my virginity?
Yeah, when you lost your virginity and you fucking didn't wear a condom for that first time.
It's so hard to describe.
Especially when you go from a condom to a no condom.
It is, but you know why that whole memory, like it took me years to like piece together that whole night, is because I was on 2 Xanax when I lost my virginity, and like first of all, Levi Wiznut, that was the night that we kicked like both Levi's. Like first of all, gay guys always have fucking wingman me to the pussy. I'll say that. And like they stood out there and let me rock for 45 minutes on my first time. But I took that Xanax before we left in that car and that shit worked. Let me tell you that. But I will say, after like 2 years of trying to remember that night fully, without the condom was euphoria. Like straight up. Like it was like it was better than taking the Xanax. I'll say that. It was absolutely incredible because she was like, "Watch this," and I was like, "Yo," because like whenever I was fucking with that girl, I knew that she was like a low key hoe, but not even low key. I think everybody knew.
I say there's no low key to it.
If you know who it was, right?
Who was it? Shania? Yeah, the hoe's a hoe, Cameron.
Yeah, so like she was like, "Watch this," and whenever I heard that, and I was like, "Oh, I know for sure that because to me, when I was like growing up in high school, I went for the hoes because I was like, they're gonna fuck better, and I was not wrong."
So I don't know about all that,
bro.
You saying hoes? You're saying hoes are the best sex?
Right? That girl.
But you're saying hoes are the best sex?
Yeah, because they have the most experience.
I don't know about that though. You could have someone who's not a hoe and just give you the best sex possible.
Well, because they might have the best pussy, but that's a different story.
Okay, but yeah, for real, best pussy and best mouth. Those.
Yeah, but how do they have a good mouth if they haven't practiced?
Bro, some people just have a natural.
I would say you don't have to be a hoe and like have a lot of practice to fucking know how to use your mouth.
Well, that's what I thought growing up, and all I'm saying is every time I fucked with a hoe over like a regular chick, it was stunning,
Babe,
and they did not care.
Can you put your mouth over the mic? No.
Like I'm surprised more of the girls that I fucked with didn't have kids in high school the way that they were moving around.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Like, I'm surprised more of the girls I fucked with in high school didn't have kids in high school the way that they were moving around.
Right, right.
I hear you on that. Some of those girls in high school were like Shakira, their hips don't lie, but like.
Yeah, I know you do.
The more I experience as I've grown, the mom's got it.
I see, I've never done that.
Listen,
I actually have.
If you're out there at the age of 27 to 37, you know what I mean, and you're recently divorced and you have kids, them, they give you fire. It's fire, bro. All I can say is fire.
They probably haven't had it in a while, so that's why they fucking break it back like that.
Recently divorced?
I was 17. I was 17.
Whoa! What the fuck? I didn't know this.
She was
10-year difference.
She was 34.
Okay.
She had 2 kids. They were sleeping in the room. I didn't know, bro.
How old?
Oh, I think one was 5 and one was 7.
Emily fucking has a good question. Go for a second. Keep going.
No.
She fucking bro.
No, tell us the story. Like, how'd y'all meet?
Okay, yo, this story's crazy. So honestly, it was her. It was the 37-year-old's like roommate / friend that I was going there to meet. So I brought a homie, but the homie knew the girl that I was there to meet with. So I was like, you go ahead and hit her, bro. Go ahead and get it, and I'll just entertain the roommate. And I told the 37-year-old one, I was like, hey, I'm sleeping in your bed. You're sleeping on the couch. And then we were drinking beers, playing drinking games and whatnot. And she was like, I'm going to bed. I was like, shit. Not in my bed. And she's like, well, if you're sleeping, then you better come on. I had to go. I had to go. You know what I mean? And she took me on a ride.
How was it from a scale of 1 to 10?
At that time in my life?
Yeah.
At that time in my life, that was
And
it was a
then
9
now,
point,
wait,
a 9.8.
then and then now, like compare.
Okay. So then it was a 9.8. Now it's more like a solid 9 because I've experienced more. You know what I mean? Like.
Wait, 0.8.
She's still. I mean, she had kids for a reason, bro. You know what I mean? Because he could have been doing whatever he was doing, and as long as she was throwing it back, he wasn't pulling out. Because if she wouldn't have had her tubes tied, I'd probably have a little one running around here. Because I did not eject.
Wait, so was it the same baby daddy or multiple baby dads?
She was married, so it was the same baby daddy. You know?
So same baby daddy. Okay, I was about to say I have a theory of girls who have multiple baby daddies. Either A, that like they're just like, you know, they're a hoe and like guys will go for anything, or B, they got that legendary pussy that guys can't resist. But I will say, people, you know who has the best dick?
Me?
I mean, I don't know. I'd never let you fuck me, but
I'm just saying. I know it's me.
No, a guy who is fucking for his house, like fucking for his living space, like a guy who is like pretty much homeless and has to fuck this girl to like he has to fuck her so good that she lets him move in rent free and all that.
So you're saying a random chick's gonna walk up on a homeless guy?
No,
you're
thinking
that's
about
what you just said.
No,
that's what you just said.
Like say my parents just like kicked me out, right? And I'm bouncing from house to house on homies. Like I'm not a real homeless
guy. And then you meet a girl and you're like,
I'm fucking for my life right now.
For the room.
Yeah, I'm fucking for my life right now. I gotta convince this girl that I don't need to pay bills. I can drink her son's juice boxes, eat his little gummies, and I don't need to fucking pay rent.
That's how good this dick is.
Exactly. That guy has the best dick.
That would be me. It would be me.
Let's roleplay.
We don't need to roleplay to know that I have the best dick thing.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, let's roleplay that, and so it's 10 times better.
So we're gonna roleplay. Okay.
I'm giving a solid 10 minutes with jacking off earlier in the day.
I'm gonna make him actually like go to like the store or something, and then like come knock on the door and be like, hey.
I'm just gonna be the travel salesman. That's what it's gonna be. Travel salesman. I'm gonna just be like, okay, knock knock. Oh, how are you doing?
I was flashing my tits.
That's a great product.
I have a great product. I was just wondering, do you have a husband?
Do you accept titties?
Titties? And do you accept this dick? No, for real though. Alright, we're gonna do it. So best pitch to if you're walking up to knocking on the house. what is your pitch when you're role playing? So what?
Yeah, comment down below what's your best pitch for role playing and what's the best role playing idea. Because have y'all seen Four Christmases?
No. 4 Christmases? Yeah,
When
actually,
Vince Vaughn?
I think I have.
When he's like, why don't you shut your dirty little mouth, bitch? When they're like just like they're acting like they don't know each other inside of a bar.
Oh yeah,
He's
the
trying to
very
figure
beginning
out-
of it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the opening scene.
Yeah, and they're like role playing. He's like, why don't you? And then they fuck in the bathroom. I've always wanted to have public sex.
Public sex.
I've always wanted that, but he will not do it.
What?
She wants me to like.
I want to have sex in a dressing room. So like him, I want to role play like me just in the changing room. This is gonna sound a little dark, but excuse me. But I want him to just like walk in like a stranger and be like, all right, pin me up against the wall, fucking choke me out and fuck me.
No, I get that.
So when Tay comes back, we got a good one then. Think about it while we're gonna talk about something else for a little bit. We're gonna continue to talk about what we're talking about. But think about it. What would be your ultimate role play? What's the best role play?
Man.
Don't say it. Think about it.
No, I'm just telling you. I already know what it is, and mine could be considered assault.
Assault? Okay, well,
Bro, I might not
don't
want
get
to
too
say
far.
it.
Don't get too far.
I'll wait.
I
I'll wait,
can't-
but it's gonna be like my shit is similar to Emily's, just way worse.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see what it is then.
Oh god.
Because all I'm saying is like I don't think mine's gonna be anything like that.
Yours gonna be
It's
super
vanilla.
PG compared to mine,
Yeah,
bro.
it's
My shit's gonna be a Rob Zombie movie. Yours is gonna be a Will Ferrell movie, and that's okay.
A Will Ferrell movie.
Yeah, yours is like PG-13. Like it can be shown for all ages. Mine is like it's only for the people who want to see a cartel
I'm
chop
about
off
to
somebody's
think of a
head.
different one and it's gonna have to be straight porno shit then.
Oh, all right.
No.
He's like,
she
what?
actually
Where did this
something
conversation
you'd
go?
actually do though.
Okay, something
No,
I
but
would
hey,
actually
that
do.
girl I said.
Tay, this is what we're about to
I'm
do.
listening.
So
I'm listening.
you're gonna go last, so you have a little second to think about it. Unless one comes right off mine. Best role play scene though. That's what we're about to get into.
Sexually?
Yes, best role play.
Best role
sexually.
playing scene.
What would be the best role play?
your number one role playing scene that you would want to reenact.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
You can start over.
No, you're gonna go.
Yes, sir.
You said you had one, so
Oh,
Rob,
right.
you immediately had it in mind. So
Okay, so me, I'm. This is how I'm starting my day. I am putting on black Air Force Ones.
No folks already. He doesn't
Yeah.
care.
Okay.
I got you.
He doesn't care about his life already.
Yeah, black, black everything. Black pants, black Levi's, black shirt, no logos, no nothing. Right. This is just my outfit for the setting. Ski mask. I'm going full Kodak black on the Breakfast Club right now.
It kind of hurted me though.
What?
I think that's Kodak.
No. And then so this is what I'm doing. Like she's just posted up in our apartment, right? And she's just sitting there like fucking watching SpongeBob with our kid or something. Or actually, our kid.
Your kid.
No, okay. Benjamin has to be out of
I
the
mean,
house.
it's a role play, so we know.
Okay, all right. So Benjamin has to be out of the house. So she's just sitting in the house
He's
watching.
busy
Office.
just on the couch.
Yeah, he's like, what the fuck is Dad doing coming in with a ski mask and a pistol? Alright,
What
so
is this thing?
so I'm coming in, like I'm kicking the door down first of all. There's no opening the door. I'm coming in and I got like an AK in my hand and I'm like, get down, like I'm robbing this whole shit. And then like this is how far I'm willing to take the role play. I'm actually going to rob the house. Like I'm going to put everything in the bag, make her strip naked and steal her clothes, right? And now say at last, oh, bro, I'm gonna get fucking killed for this. Like, it's like
It's
I feel the judgment already.
Okay, sexual.
like what?
Cameron, do you have a problem with dominance?
No, I'm saying I would dominate. Like I would.
That's what.
I would
He's
essentially.
struggling to get through the dominant part. So
That's
I would.
what
Okay,
understand
I would
what you are
rape.
saying.
Okay, it would be a rape at that. It would be like a rape scene.
It
of
would-
me
it-
like kind
it
of
would-
yeah.
it- okay, just say it. It's a role play. We know
Yeah,
it.
like-
we know,
like me
we know
hard
you're not
time-
really
It's
raping
okay.
someone.
Like me
That's
me
two
tying her hands
consensual
behind her back
adults.
and then raping her and forcing myself upon her. That's what mine would be.
Yeah, but we
Okay,
all know
okay.
it's your
I already have mine.
fucking
I already
girl.
have mine.
You want to go?
Yeah,
Alright, go ahead.
I'll go.
Oh, by the way, and I'm like slapping, hitting, and choking and all that. While
So
I'm-
you're the person that's gonna go buy a whip that like when you smack the ass, it says slut on it or fucking XOXO or something.
No,
you're like that. You're smacking like that.
No, I'm pistol whipping her with the AK, and I might fuck her with the AK.
See, so you're trying to really get a assault case. You're
That's
trying to catch a case for real.
We all know Cameron has some things he has to work through.
He has some issues.
So mine would be like my role play would be I would be sitting in a chair or like at the kitchen table or something that resembled a desk of some sort, and like it would be like I slept over in class. You know what I'm saying? Like the teacher-student race type shit.
So okay, so like you were at a tutor session or something like
asleep,
that.
You know what I mean? And like the girl would be the teacher. She would come and slap my desk and be like, you were sleeping in my class again, you know what I'm saying? And I overslept until the next period or the end of the day. And then like she's like, this is your detention. You know what I mean? And then work on me, you feel me? Like I was like
extra
some
credit.
Trigonometry. Like I want her to figure out my angles.
We know you got an A in that class.
Because I'm an athlete, you feel me? Athletes get A's, you feel me?
Nah, you know Demonte is getting a B minus at best.
Damn, he rated your shit a B minus.
It's okay, I'm getting a C. I'm getting a C.
You got a straight F.
We all know Cameron's pullout game is a negative F. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He has a baby and I don't. You know what I'm saying? He has a baby.
Okay. Alright, babe, what would be yours then?
Oh god. Okay, so
We'll go in a circle, you know what I'm saying?
you already, like I've already told Babe, like I had like similar ones as Cameron, but I like changed it. So I would be like kind of like a slave, I guess. I'd like to be humiliated, like spit in my mouth, slap me.
So instead of
You're trying to get tied up type
she
shit.
doesn't want to be the burglar. She wants to be the one being burglarized.
She wants to get straight tortured.
Oh.
Straight sex torture.
God, you want to
Yeah, I
be
wanna,
kidnapped?
like-
BDSM.
Yeah, pretty
Yes.
much. I'm like softcore BDSM. I'm a freak. I don't think people understand.
She just bought fucking
Should I go
an
get
eye
it?
cover and fucking.
She wants to go.
It has a cuff with
Yeah,
four
we
with
get
four
it.
cuffs. So for your fucking
And I
wrist,
got a butt plug.
for your wrist.
Whoa,
and
whoa,
your
whoa,
ankles.
whoa, whoa.
No, she keeps trying to convince me and my girl to get a butt plug, and like I'm like, yo, I don't need one, but maybe her, but like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't, bro. The butt plug thing is always amazing. She's like, get a pink one, it's amazing.
Cameron.
I know, it was a joke. I was trying to make a joke. But
Cameron would be the one to put the butt plug in his ass though, out of us three.
no, I would be the one to
He
walk
would be
in
the
the
one.
house and not realize it's a butt plug and like think it's like
He's
Dean's
gonna
toy.
think it's a metal pacifier and put it in his mouth and shit.
A
He's
metal
disgusting.
pacifier. Cameron
Oh,
like that.
Chains in
We got
So-
chain.
so-
It has 4 fucking things.
They call this the hog tie, so you can put it on frontwards like this, or like you could put like pin my
Oh.
back legs and front legs up. And it's my little mask.
I don't know if I want to stay here tonight.
That cat.
We already used it. It's okay.
Oh,
It's nice.
let me see that. Let me see that.
Catfish.
Catfish
chill, bro.
knows. He was in
Catfish
the
knows.
room.
Hey,
Oh.
he's I'll say he's probably traumatized. He saw it.
Yo, that's
He
not
saw it
leather.
come out.
That's
No.
leather, fam.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's nice, bro.
I almost
buckles?
got, no, straight up, when I was at the sex shop, I saw a whip that had slut, like, imprinted on it, so, like,
That's
if you
why I said
smacked her
that.
ass, it would be, like, you would see the word slut on my ass, and I almost got it.
That's why I said that. just so everybody knows. All right.
Wait, Tyler. You put this on like this and you let her
No,
just.
I put it on, and I let him do whatever he wants to me.
Exactly,
Tyler, no,
Cameron,
Tyler,
what
you
the
got-
fuck?
No, see,
You see, this is why we know Cameron would be the female in any type of relationship, gay relationship.
Cameron.
I like
straight
it both ways,
relationship.
bro. I like to be
So you're
dominated
bisexual.
and dominated. No, not
You like
no.
it both ways.
Hey, there's
You
nothing
just said that. There's nothing
I
wrong
was
with that,
switching.
but
party.
I'm saying he's coming out on fucking live on YouTube. Damn.
No, bro, but like I would put this on and be like, I don't know what's about to
I put it
happen.
on
See,
him.
so that's different. I'll do that, and we'll use the chain.
Look, I
to
can
fucking-
handcuff him, too.
Right, we'll put my wrist on it, and we'll fucking put it on the top, and we'll be good to go. Oh my phone died. So, oh no, did that die? Did that stop recording?
Yeah.
When did it stop recording? You probably ran out of space. Huh?
I ran out of space.
Very much anymore.
Yeah, just everybody just talk loud so YouTube can hear you.
For
What
sure.
up, YouTube again?
YouTube, we're here, boy.
But no, bro, whenever it comes to being dominated, I do like that. Like Would you let a girl? See, this is a.
Let me get into my.
Would you let
me tell my shit real quick, and then
I'm
we'll
way
ask
too
those.
submissive for that. I can't do that.
Okay, so my fantasy would be like a massage table, right? Like I come in massage table, I got a towel over my dick, and I'm just laying on the bed, and I'm just waiting for my massage. She fucking rubs me a little bit, gets me a little loose, flips me over. You know, she like rub my inner thigh, kind of up towards my ass. Not on my ass. Don't grab my ass. And I mean, you can grab my ass if you want, but you know, kind of get into it. Fucking flip me over. You know, get my fucking dick hard and shit like that. That's what I would like. And then I honestly also like to fucking.
A milking table?
Like, a milking table would be lit.
You know what that is?
A milking table would be lit. Well, we know because of Lil Dicky.
Oh, true, yeah.
So fucking, but yeah, that would be a different story because that's like not being able to see. Fucking I don't know. That would be a different story. Straight down with your dick straight down. But also, what I was about to say is I also like fucking having your head rested over the back of the bed. And just face fucking you. That's nice too. Or with these fucking chains where you're like on your stomach, you got your hands on your back, hog tied. Exactly. That's lit too. My only problem is like I don't want her to throw up. I can't fucking go too deep and throw up.
I was saying that's some Tiana Trump type stuff.
I'm not trying to do none of that.
Yeah. Would you let a girl spit in your mouth during sex?
She hasn't thrown up yet. Let's make that a record. I'll be easy like that in that regard.
Wait, so you wouldn't let a girl spit in your mouth?
No.
Would you spit in a girl's mouth?
No.
You wouldn't spit. What?
I haven't, but
I would spit in a girl's mouth.
I love that shit.
Would you let a girl spit in your mouth?
AKA I spit in her mouth.
Would you let her spit in your mouth?
No.
Oh, bro, it goes both ways for me.
You can't spit.
Anything goes. Like,
You can't spit in my mouth.
Nah,
that makes me
I
feel like less dominant. If I'm spitting in your mouth, I'm showing you dominance.
Nah, anything goes. Fucking do that shit.
See,
whatever I'm feeling in the moment.
Cameron would let someone put a finger in his ass.
No,
Facts.
definitely not. That's
Facts.
the only thing off the table.
Facts.
No, anything goes but ass.
So that's the only thing off the table.
Yeah.
So you would let a girl peg your ass.
No,
No.
that's penetrating.
With her tongue.
Yeah, I'll let a girl eat my ass.
Peg your ass.
What the fuck does that mean?
Like tongue like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd let that happen.
Like
It's just a tongue.
He's a freak.
It's just tongue, like anything goes,
C.
bro.
Myers is a fucking freak.
Would you let that happen?
No.
You would let a girl eat your ass?
Tarantula and
I don't
Mr.
like when a
Freeze.
girl grabs my ass too close to my butthole. No.
Oh, see, I think y'all are struggling with some masculinity issues. I think
No, I am very in tune with
A
my
girl can eat
masculinity.
my ass.
I will never do
Babe,
that.
she's eaten my ass before.
No, I have not.
Okay.
Do not go spread lies to millions of
Okay,
people.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was a lie. I will admit.
He's eating my ass, though. Don't get that story twisted.
Oh, who got the dominance now?
Now I gotta sit over here like I ate ass face like fuck.
I'm not gonna lie, I tried, and B was just not having it. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Tay, have you ever eaten that ass?
Well, I've given a big lick before, but I. Y'all
What's the freakiest thing
feels
you've ever
real
done
nice.
sexually?
tied a girl up and face fucked her.
Sounds about right.
Sounds about right.
You've never had a girl like fight, like, no, stop, like virtual. Like,
Cameron really be knocking bitches out.
See, my boyfriend would be too uncomfortable with that. He
I
like
can't.
I'm all about shit like
I feel
that.
like I can't physically.
He doesn't
hurt
like
you.
to hurt me, but I'm like slap me really hard, like.
oh,
make
see,
me
I don't
feel-
slap real hard.
I don't want to do anything where I could get a charge.
I ain't gonna
trying
charge
to-
Well, see, what I'm saying, if you were dating someone, if you were dating someone,
I like going to Walmart.
it'd be different.
I'm like, let's record it.
You like having your light on?
I like being able to have freedom. I don't want to be in the newspaper for being
a fucking pedophile.
No, look.
Or a rapist.
Remember middle
Or so-
school?
I do.
Intermediate?
That's why I said pedophile
Yeah.
first. That was crazy, bro. Like, how do you get put on a registry for that? Like, I mean, I guess I understand. So in middle school, there was a guy and two girls. They fucking made a legitimate, like, we had, like, I don't even know, what was it, like, I guess a conference, basically, like a high school conference. Like, the whole school went,
Like,
a presentation, that's what it was, Jesus. So it was a guy and a girl, or two girls, and they were all sending nudes back and forth. and this fucking guy and 2 girls got put on the sex offender registry because they had child pornography.
Yes.
I think that's bullshit because they're also
Soliciting
underage.
They were also underage, and it's
I don't
themselves,
wanna
and
comment on
that's
that.
pretty fucked up
I don't
for
know.
that.
But also,
but like Jesus.
when it comes to girls falsely accusing, though, I think
Yeah,
those
that's
people,
fucked
I
up.
think those girls should face jail time.
I've been
because
falsely
Yes.
accused.
that's what I was just about to say.
bullshit.
Because remember,
And it
intermediate
was
school.
nothing even sexual about it.
Yeah, track meets. It like she scored Tyler from track meets forever.
Bro, never gone to another track meet.
Yeah. You remember that?
Yeah.
Fetishes.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Like girls
In-depth.
who falsely accuse should definitely
They
be
should
up
serve
for
Literally,
trial.
I didn't even touch
Because
it.
they don't want to be. Because they don't want everybody to see them as a hoe.
Because that's
in that
ruining
age.
somebody's life. That's so fucked up. Like you deserve to get the same punishment. Like you need to go serve time.
And there is none right now at this point. Like
false
there's-
accusations, you know.
Like
I
they
don't
can
think
say
so.
whatever they want and it's cool.
Yeah, and that's not right.
The only thing you can get is falsifying a police report. It's a misdemeanor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's,
not even a charge.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, you gonna pay a fucking ticket for that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was. How'd y'all even get on that? That's crazy.
But yeah, I'm saying like his podcast goes all over the place, bro.
Cameron always brings up some random shit, bro. It always comes down to like we're like, how did we get here? And it's like, because Cameron said this. This is how it happened.
Bro, it just leads us. This is how the conversation goes, bro.
Yes, sir.
But it's so funny trying to transition into the NBA off of that.
You really
So speaking
can't-
of sex, y'all see the NBA draft?
Yeah, you really can't even transition into that.
Yeah, but no, I watched the NBA
Hard
draft.
cut.
And I was so happy that LaMelo didn't get drafted first, because that was my biggest concern of the
You
night.
didn't want him to go number 1?
No, bro,
Why?
I don't even want him in the fucking league.
Why?
His whole
so
thing.
nice,
But he's
bro.
nice with it.
What?
He is okay. Like
I don't care.
I have
His
two things-
family needs
I have
to get
two
out of the
things
league.
to
They're
say.
toxic.
Well, okay, his family's one thing, but his athleticism and his skill to the game, he deserves to be.
He got a Lambo at 14 and
He is
complained about the
16,
color. He
Cameron,
complained
get
about
it
the
right.
color.
He earned his place where he got drafted. He deserved that. He's played to that level of skill.
It was a weak draft. That's
I
what
have
I
two
blame it on.
things
It
to
was
say
a
about
weak
it.
draft. It was a weak ass draft, and that's why he went so
It
high.
was a pretty weak draft.
He's a solid player.
The only thing I have to say, I do think that he is a solid player.
He's gonna have
100% think he's a solid player. But the only thing I have to say is, one, I want to see him play against real competition. Because he has yet to play against solid competition.
Like college,
The NBA, college, not even college.
real
no,
high
because-
school.
Well, high school, the
He
only.
played at one of the best high schools in the nation.
He did.
Wait. So was he allowed to play in high school? Because
did.
like I thought he left to go play for some new high school.
Professional league.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
you can't
played
play
for
collegiate.
professional.
You can't play collegiate.
He
like
couldn't
that.
play college.
He forfeited his collegiate.
Yeah, but
career.
he played in LeVar Ball's new high school paid league, and then he played
But
for
that's not high school.
Czechoslovakia.
Yeah,
and then he
that's
played.
professional.
It's weird. Yeah. He played in high school, just not in collegiate.
His dad fucked up his.
Oh,
They
yeah.
did a lot. LeVar Ball fucked up a lot of things.
Yeah.
That's why I
But-
don't like him.
But here's the thing, though. This is what I was gonna say. Also, the fact that I want to see him play against real competition. 2, I want to also see what he has to do, because in the NBA you have to play defense now. If you don't play defense, someone's gonna shoot the lights out. Someone's gonna drive to the rim. Someone's gonna do something. You know what I'm saying? Something's gonna happen. So, like that, like he's got to be able to play defense, and he's got to be able to score against real
He
competition.
went to Charlotte, right?
Yeah, he went to the Hornets. He's gonna be with Michael Jordan. See what's happening. See what's up.
Do y'all think because he went to the reason why I brought that up is because you think we're finally gonna get that legendary versus matchup between LeVar Ball and Michael Jordan?
Bro,
Because he said he could whoop his ass 1-on-1.
first day of practice, bro. Michael Jordan's gonna text LeVar Ball and be like, "Hey, come to day 1.
Get dunked on.
Bring basketball uniform.
Don't bring shoes. I got them.
Don't
bring no bitch ass ball shoes.
Michael Jordan's saying, bring the shoes you feel like you're most confident in. Fucking bring the shoes. Bring everything. Best outfit, swaggy as fuck. I want you to feel the most confident you can feel, because I'm gonna beat you one.
I personally think the only
57
reason
years
why
old.
I personally think the only reason why Charlotte drafted LaMelo Ball is so
They could get that
so
one-on-one.
that you get that one-on-one in. Because Michael Jordan, would y'all put it past Michael Jordan to be that competitive? I don't.
No, I don't. He is that competitive. He always has been. It's in his blood. LeVar Ball's been talking that shit. We'll see what's up. We'll see what happens.
Who you got, LeVar or Michael?
LeVar's like 54, 55. Michael's like 57.
Trash. He was on the practice squad of the Panthers.
Are you talking about playing one-on-one?
Yeah.
Basketball,
That's
one-on-one.
not even a question.
Jordan got it.
The GOAT, of course.
The Jordan got it.
Who's your top 1 and 2 of all time?
Basketball players?
Yeah.
Are we talking about like?
Just your personal. Who's 1 and who's 2?
Oh.
And who should be?
I answered, if you want to know, I can't really determine a 1 and a 2.
No, you
because
said LeBron, then Jordan.
No, I did not. Go back and watch the tape.
Bro,
I said
Reverse the tape.
I said it's hard to judge because they're both good. They both have different styles of games,
Different positions.
so it's hard to judge.
No, fuck that. That's all like excuses not to answer the point. Michael is number 1.
Alright.
LeBron is 2.
Okay, why do you think Jordan would be
I would
one?
say LeBron would be number 1 and Jordan would be number 2.
I said that if you were gonna make me choose, I would say LeBron's
This is
number
why
1.
LeBron is more in a scrutiny time where like media is more present.
Everything's out there.
Jordan even had the gambling issue. LeBron hasn't had no issues whatsoever. That's
No
off the
issues
court.
off court.
That's off the court. On
I
the
mean, he
court,
does have a wine
on-
issue that for a year affected his play.
How?
On the
Showed
court,
up drunk multiple times. Could have got a
Bull
DWI if
fucking
he didn't
shit.
have a driver.
on the
You're
court,
dumb.
on the court. The only thing that Michael has over LeBron is that
He's all around better.
trips and wins. He won a lot more on shorter trips.
In
You
your
know
top
what I'm saying?
50, is Allen Iverson in it?
Of course.
Alright.
Okay.
Top 50.
He's in my top 10.
I'll say he's way
Because-
up there.
Because ESPN,
Top 25.
I think
I would say.
ESPN or somebody
I think
like
my
a
top 10.
year ago put out and it, like Allen Iverson and Ray Allen weren't in it.
Okay, Ray Allen drops a little below Allen Iverson.
I don't
Bro,
know,
if Allen
he
Iverson would
changed
have,
the game.
bro, imagine Allen Iverson playing 20 years in the NBA.
Imagine him being 6'4".
Imagine him.
Yeah, if he would.
Imagine him staying in
famous
jail
code.
for catching that charge and never entering the NBA. That would have been a severe waste of talent, which
That
happens
would've
a
been
lot.
fucked up.
No, it happens
So
all the
much,
time
yes,
in the
bro.
community that people are in jail that have NBA style talent, and that's why Quando. I'm tying it all back in, guys. That's why Quando Rondo shouldn't put a record out and should end the cycle and be the bigger man.
That's a valid argument, but
No, I just think that some like people need to let this I
but
get it.
Randy Moss is the same kind of boat. Like, what if like he would have got a charge and went to jail?
Mike
instead
Vick fucked up his whole career because of a cultural.
But he bounced
aspect.
back. He bounced back.
Not really though, 'cause he only had like
Not
2 more
fully,
years. Yeah,
but-
yeah.
I'm talking about, but Randy Moss was like, you know, he committed to Florida State, and then like a whole bunch of shit happened with some bullshit or whatever, and you know, I mean, he was looking at a charge. He went to Marshall.
Do you think that people? Okay, I'm only asking you this because you are African American. Do you think people in the African American community coming up in sports and rap and all that are stigmatized more and looked at as like stereotyped more with the police when it comes to that, and that's the reason why like more
Are you
cases
saying?
happen?
Are you saying rap? Do I think rap music is the reason why black
No.
people are stereotyped?
No. I'm saying like even with sports and all that, like you see like a lot of cases where people are doing good and they go to jail for whether it be stupid shit or real shit, and it's just like, do you think that white people in those circumstances don't like they're let off easier than?
Well, I wouldn't say those circumstances, not really, because like I feel like famous people in general get like the easier foot. You know
Well, I'm saying
what
before they're famous, like when they're like Allen Iverson, it shouldn't have been that big of a
There's
charge.
been
If you
multiple
watch
cases,
the film, it shouldn't have even been a charge.
Yeah.
There's been multiple cases where like African American athletes in high school or the beginning stages of college get treated harshly
By their
because of-
colleges.
Yeah, not by their colleges, just by the judicial system. Just because of their appearance, and it's wild because like most of them people are really good people at the end of the day, but they're a victim of circumstance. You know what I mean? Like if you look at a tiger that's raised in the wild versus a tiger that's like raised in captivity, they're two completely different animals.
100%.
It's the same thing as people. If a black child is raised with a loving family and every a combination they need growing up, you know what I mean? Good education, clothes, healthy diet, they're not worried about where their next meal's coming from. They're going to be more well off than a kid that is in poverty. You know what I mean? Going through it. You know what I'm saying? But
and that one big blood member is the one that's showing him the game on how to provide food for his family.
well, I mean, like,
So
children,
that happens a lot. They see
children growing up are their minds are easily molded to what they see. So if a kid is growing up saying like that dude on the block is over there making money and he can provide for his family, they're going to inspire to be that. You know what I'm saying? But if they have a doctor or you know what I'm saying, or somebody that went through education and they're more functioning, then yeah, they're gonna see that way of life and want to try to push towards that. So it's a lot about, you know what I mean, the product of your environment is very true.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Nature versus nurture, I think it's both.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously you have people that, you know, I'm a person that fought against the system, you know what I'm saying? Like, both my parents are not very good people, you know what I'm saying? My father is a felon, you know what I mean, in and out of prison. My mother's a meth head, you know what I mean? I just decided I didn't want to go to jail or do meth. So, like, you know what I mean, I'm not the most, you know what I mean, successful human being in the world, but, you know what I mean,
You didn't do
No.
meth or fucking go
I
to
don't have a
jail.
criminal record, you know what I'm saying?
I would say that you are very
Yeah, you are
successful
successful.
compared to where you came from. Because, like, one person I wanted to have on this podcast is Levi at Wisnot.
Yeah.
And, like, I would consider you, like, y'all had, like, kind of the same situation. Like, Levi sleeping on the windowsill. Like, that type of thing. Like,
Levi's sleeping at my house.
yeah,
He's
Levi,
not
like,
going
you
anywhere
had to
to
bounce. But, like, my thing is when you start from negative 10, when other kids start from plus 10
Yeah.
or 0,
It's completely different.
you can't, like, it can't be judged the same. I feel like things should be a little bit more lenient to people who do start at that negative level.
My thing is like a Levi's situation or anybody's situation. Between me, like a lot of kids have one parent that care about them. Like I had neither. You know what I'm saying? Like I taught myself how to do a lot of stuff. I moved out at a young age just because nobody was looking after me. You know what I mean? It kind of grinds my gears, as Peter Griffin would say. You know what I'm saying? When somebody has one person, one parent that would do anything for them, and then they turn out to shit. Well, like all I had was my mom. Well, at least you had somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like that. That is what I see as an excuse, and that really fucking pisses me off.
I was lucky enough to be able to have both of my fucking mom and dad. My dad passed away when I was a freshman in high school, but growing up to actually make me into the person that I am, to fucking really like mold me for a good part of my life, I had both of my parents who were very involved, very fucking willing to help. So
And help others.
and help others, but I got extremely lucky for that. Yeah, you got my mom's name tatted on your arm.
Oh yeah, bro.
And my thing, I've had friends growing up because we grew up in the hood that we
Don't
had.
jump up there. Oh, I knew he was.
That we had like kids, like we grew up in the hood and I had both of my parents and we had kids staying over our house for a month straight or 2 weeks straight. Like my parents were like that as well, and it was just like they were always like, they would buy them shoes, they would do stuff like that. So like I just don't understand the perspective of people that judge people so harshly, like, because your situation, you could have went either way.
Yeah.
But you could have been judged, like, say if you went the other way, you could have been judged as, like, this fucked up person, and I don't think that should be the case. I think you should, like, be more understanding to the fact that, like, that you don't know what that person had to go through, and it's, like, if you went through that, you'd probably be way worse off than that person.
Okay, but look at it as the opposite. Like, you look at somebody like me that had all the odds stacked against them and still made it, you know what I mean, to not do those things. that means anybody can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like
So it definitely comes down to a mental thing, but there are some rare occasions to where your brain just is developed in a different way, like Jeffrey Dahmer, Ted Bundy, like there's always special circumstances, but in a situation to where it does come over like your mind and how strong of a person you can be, which is why you're such a strong guy, is because like you've been through a hard situation and you know what it is to be in those kind of situations. You know that what you don't want to be, what you don't want your kids to go through. You aspire to be the best life that you could possibly live. So like just having to go through those situations and turning your life into a different story, that came down to a lot of mental.
Yeah.
Came down a lot of mental strength.
And it comes down to like either way, like which path are you gonna take? But all I'm saying is I don't blame the kid who says I can't take this anymore. The 4 homies that I've grown up with that had my back have died. My parents don't give a fuck about me. My mom's on crack. I have to take care of my younger brothers, and I'm only 12. I'm only 10. And it's just like, I don't blame that kid for giving up and saying, hand me the strap. Or hand me that bat.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Because like that goes back to just being.
Because you did have somebody to rely on in the end. You know what I'm saying? You did.
That goes back to being like product of their environment. That's a true thing, because they had no other choice but to reach for the dough bag and get the money that they could to provide for their family.
And you hear gunshots every night, and you're like, "Fuck this! I'm not going to become my homie."
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't blame him necessarily, but there's always another path you could have took.
Do you think there's?
It might not have been the easiest. To me, the easy path is to grab the sack, is to grab the piece. You know what I mean? I had to be strapped to be on the corner making that money. Because yeah, it's fast, easy money. It takes a different breed of person to endure school, put yourself through it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you might not go to college, but finding a way to better yourself in, you know what I mean, clean money. You know what I mean? I'd rather have dirty hands and clean money than clean hands and dirty money. You feel me?
Yeah.
Or dirty hands and dirty money.
You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have dirty hands and clean money, so I'm not looking over my shoulder for the feds or somebody trying to take my life. So like I've done everything from sandblasting to concrete,
ranch hand,
you know what I mean? Anything I could, you know what I mean, to do it the right way. So if I've done it like that, anybody can do it. You just have to have this isn't the only way mentality. Not everybody has that.
You're a very hard worker too.
Not everybody has that, and not everybody wants.
It's too
You know what I mean? Wants to put in the work. You know what I mean? It's too easy to sling a couple bags and make a bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? That's why so many people fall into it.
Do you think there's like a way to fix like what's going on when it comes to
fixing it? The problem is too big now to just fix with a simple answer. I think decriminalizing drugs and making them the way that they are now is a good step.
Which is a lot of states are doing.
Because once you start taxing drugs and stuff like that, and like where people have to pay
making
for
personal
them,
use,
you know what I'm saying? Like where it's not tax-free money, that lures drug dealers away from wanting to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not really getting the bang for your buck. The risk versus reward is not high enough. When somebody can go into the store, buy it, wait until they get home, smoke it, and not have any issues.
And even if you get pulled over, you can be like, "Yes, sir, officer. I just bought this.
It's not open,
license.
blah 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 blah.
I have under an ounce."
But contrary to that, with the legalization of weed, we have seen a upgrow in the black market because the taxable weed.
What do you mean black market? Like for weed?
Yeah, because
how do you know this?
Because
are you on the black market surfing?
No, I've been.
Are you sure?
No, you know I'm smoking.
You're trying to hide shit.
No.
Don't bring
you know I
said on the black market though. It's just fucking. Surfing.
No, you know I tried to sell weed for 2 weeks and got busted. So I ain't in that. But what I'm saying is that the taxable weed is fucking 2 or 3 times more expensive than it is selling on the streets.
Not always though.
A lot of the time, like we have seen an upgrow in the black market.
You can buy like a lot more for a lot less in some areas.
But we've seen an upgrow in in the black market when it comes to selling
You
drugs
say
because
we
of
like I searched
legalization.
the black web.
Yeah, I'm not.
No, no.
I am
Dark-
not you, Cam.
The black market in saying that not legally selling weed, but it's easier to ride around with weed because you could say like, yo, because you know you can go on Amazon and buy a 100 bags of like cookies, right, and sell to somebody some weed in a cookies bag and be like, yo, I just bought that from Cookies. Like I don't like, so you could still get away. It's like nobody's gonna know that you bought it illegally.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. There is an upgrowth in the black market, and if they legalize all drugs, I'm for the legalization of all drugs. I'm just playing devil's
Not
advocate.
all drugs.
Not all drugs. Meth and heroin, that shit needs
Meth,
to be
heroin.
Like, so you don't agree with what
Cocaine.
Oregon?
like LSD
You don't agree with what
and
Oregon did?
shrooms
They
and
decriminalized
stuff.
all
They
drugs.
no, all drugs.
Decriminalize
That's
all
crazy.
drugs, heroin, meth, for personal use. So if you're caught
So
with personal use, you
if you
get a
have
ticket.
under, if you have
Right,
under
right,
a
it's a
certain amount of
ticket.
drug,
It's a
I
ticket.
get that. I get that.
It's not like they can legally sell meth.
Well, okay.
No, I
Listen,
understand
Cameron,
that.
hold on before we get into that part. You saying there's been a girl. I think
That's not good though because meth is bad for you, bro.
Well,
meth can make you do some
I
crazy
think
shit.
with the weed thing, I think it's because some states are legal to grow it and like so they have the medical grade, blah blah blah, and then states like Texas or so that doesn't. Well, we want the best, so like the black market's gonna grow in Texas because they have plugs that can ship. You know what I mean? Weed from California, Washington.
So if it's legal, that doesn't happen as much. Is that what
Exactly.
you're getting to?
If it's legal around across the United States, then you're not having people sending, you know what I mean, packages of 3 or 4 ounces to other states that
Very
was
valid.
not.
That makes a
You know
lot
what I'm
of
saying?
sense.
Yeah.
So that's where I think the black market drops is when it's legal
For
everywhere for weed and everybody's getting the same product for taxable prices. I feel like nobody out there that smokes weed that doesn't sell, just smokes, just smokes, has a problem with it being legal because they can drop to the store like getting beer.
And buy it and
Okay,
get home.
But don't get me wrong, there's still gonna be people that abuse
Not
the
bad.
system just like they do with alcohol. You know what I mean? That'll smoke and drive or have too much or blah 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 blah.
or
blah.
buy a shit ton and fucking sell.
You know what I'm
That would
saying?
be a thing, too.
You're gonna have those people, yes. But overall, I think it will be better once it's an even plane where everybody can buy. You won't have as much issues with the cartel in the United States with weed and all that shit. Just because.
Yeah,
it'll
that
be
would
there.
make a lot of sense.
It'll be there at the tip of your fingers, and you can just go get it, and it's legal.
Right, the
Let me-
cartel would have their weed game would drop, and they would only start selling the meth, the fucking coke,
yeah.
and the shit like that.
Let me ask you this question though. So, you personally, right? There's a dispensary down the street, but your homie who's been selling weed since you've known him, right? He's selling. How much does an ounce go for?
A
Like
good
100,
Yeah,
100 plus.
260.
like 260,
Yeah,
right?
160, 160.
160 for an ounce, right?
Yeah.
And the dispensary's selling it for 260. 120, 140. What the price doesn't matter. What I'm saying is
The
dispensary is
more.
240 and your homie selling it for 140.
Yeah,
Where are you gonna go?
140. Fuck that. I ain't
Thank you.
spending-
So that's what I'm saying. The black market is still going to be relevant because people are
But
not
I
going to
think-
want to pay for
but-
that.
But see, my thing is, if it's legal around, right? If it's legal around,
What,
the homie is not gonna want to risk it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he will. You know why? Because there's still a
I
big market.
I don't think so. Just because you know what I mean. Just
Because he doesn't have to. He doesn't have to
the-
get a license.
It's
he
the
doesn't have
risk.
to get. He
It's
has
the
to
risk
go through
versus
federal.
reward. You know what I'm saying? The risk.
But how do they know it's
reward.
not legal? Like if you get pulled over, first of all, if you're riding around
Because
with
you can only have
pounds,
certain. Like that's why you can only have a certain amount. You know
smart
what I mean?
drug dealers only ride around with what they're about to sell.
Yeah, but you still have to transport it.
Yeah, but obviously like that, I think people are still gonna take that risk because it's like, yo, if I ride around with a pound and don't get caught on the way back to my apartment, I'm gonna be able to break this down and sell it. So like,
But
Not every-
A
But
shop wouldn't
but-
allow you
but
to
the-
buy more than an
but the
ounce.
homie,
yeah, but it's not shops.
Time
It's
out,
like
time
it's
out,
like
time out.
other
Okay,
people,
listen.
random growers
that
who don't
homie,
have licenses.
that homie giving you the deal is making less money. You feel me? So like,
But he's making more money because he didn't have it before. Like there's drug dealers that are making McDonald's pay right now, but they're still doing it.
yeah, but I mean like,
Well, what I'm saying is that people aren't. There
The
are going to
customers
be a lot
won't
of
be
people.
there. That's where I'm getting at.
There's going to be customers for that 140 instead of
The
240.
meth-
The customers are gonna be the people that can't go buy it themselves, or that want it, or like
Want it cheaper.
cheaper. Like yeah, then that's what.
The black market's going to be cheaper.
But what Tay's saying is fucking is agreeable. Like they're not gonna make money. They're not gonna do it because they're not gonna make money.
Oh, they're going to for sure.
How are they gonna make money if they? No.
Because
Time
some
out.
people don't want to pay more.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
but-
what I'm saying. Most
Okay.
people don't want to pay more.
Shh. So I understand that. So if you go to a dispensary and you buy it, or how do you get yours? Like you know what I'm saying? How does the
The
friend
drug
or the
dealer gets
homie?
it.
How does the drug dealer get that shit? He's
Is
gonna
it-
have to buy it from a dispensary,
No,
or
not a dispensary. He gets it from a grower who does it. Who sells.
okay.
it.
So that
Not every grower is
that
going to
makes
be
sense.
legit.
So that makes sense. You would have a grower that then you would buy it from, and then you would sell
Like
it.
they do
Listen,
now.
But the thing that comes into that, I promise you, the dispensary is gonna have better shit than the fucking
Hold on,
homie that's
hold on,
selling
hold on,
homegrown.
You're saying
Right now,
you're
you
saying-
get
Well, hold
dispensary
on.
shit.
Hold on.
Right now, you get
Hold on.
dispensary
Listen,
shit,
listen,
and it's
listen,
cheaper
listen,
than
listen.
dispensary.
Listen, you're saying, well, there's going to be that grower, but if it's legal for everybody to do it, why is that grower going to take the risk of going to jail when he can find all these dispensaries to sell it to for a better price?
Not
That
true.
makes a lot of
Not
sense
true
too.
because look, check
No,
this
that's
out.
true. That's
No,
facts.
because no, look. Let me
Right now, you
explain.
have independent growers in states where it's not legal selling it to these guys for a lower price and them selling it to their homies for a lower price than what the dispensaries are doing.
No, not
but
every,
listen,
not every
but if
grower.
it's legal everywhere,
No, I get what you're saying. What I'm saying is there are growers, and a lot of them that don't want to have to pay that huge amount of taxes and shit for the legal paperwork to grow
But I
because
think
it's a lot of money.
majority
and so do
would rather
dispensaries.
pay the
You don't think there's
paperwork
going to be makeshift
than
dispensaries
face the
that's selling
time.
on the low?
It's-
That happened already.
It's just risk versus reward. I feel like if it's legal across the plain, there's not going to be very many growers that are going to be willing to step out of the lines.
Not true, because it's already happening. That's what I'm saying. It's already happening now with
because it's not
illegal
legal.
states. So why would they take that risk though? If y'all are saying risk versus reward, the risk is great when with the whole country not being legal.
But
So like why would they take that risk if they could sell it to regular dispensaries?
Because-
your logic towards that would mean that they wouldn't be selling it already right now.
If I were to grow my own shit, I would sell it to a dispensary because I know that they're gonna
And pay $1 million for the license, right?
What do you mean?
The license and all that is very expensive.
I'd rather go through
This
all the
to have a
legal
certain
paperwork
amount of plants.
than looking over my shoulder whether I get caught.
See, that's a big
But
factor.
you're honorable,
listen,
but
let
it's
me
like-
fucking finish, Cam. Straight up, if I'm fucking growing my own shit, if I know that the dispensary, like you said, is making people buy that shit for a more expensive price, what do you think the dispensary is buying it from me from? That price is gonna be high. It's gonna be higher than if I sell it to somebody or sell it to kids who it's not legal to, or it's just regular people.
And you gotta pay taxes
Before you
on
talk-
it,
before
so
you
you're
talk
making
Before
less.
you talk, look at the stock market.
I don't have to.
You have people.
You do though, because you have to pay
Look at-
taxes
look at
on
talk-
it.
talk-
People
talk-
people who grow, no, you do too, because you're still selling the marijuana, which is huge taxes on it. So people who are selling it illegally don't have to pay shit in
But
taxes.
you don't make near as much.
You
as the
do
profit.
though.
You ready? You ready? The stocks. You have people that get their stockbroker license, they trade license, they trade stocks normally, blah blah, make money, blah. That would be the everyday people selling drugs. Same shit.
That's not a legal substance. It's
Shut
way
the
different.
fuck up.
But it's different.
Shut
you can't compare
the
it.
Cameron, I will punch you in the face.
Look, no, you don't
Let
need.
me-
No. You
let
do not
me
need to get
finish talking.
disrespectful. But you don't need to get disrespectful. You can chill and be cool.
You just told me to tell you to
No.
punch you on the face on the podcast.
Yeah, it was a joke. I didn't mean like to fucking strike
I
me.
didn't
I'm just saying,
even
but you
do
don't
that.
have to be like shut the fuck up. You can be like let me
Anyway,
talk.
anyway.
It's still disrespectful.
Anyway, stocks. You still have people do insider trading to make more money. Do you not?
There to the right.
Do you not? You still have people do it. Even though it's legal across the board, you still have people do fucking insider trading. It would be the same thing with the drug trade. It's legal across the board. You'll still have people trying to make their way, and they will get caught, and they will do years. You know what I mean? It will be the same kind of board. It's not as intense because the opposite.
The only thing with that is in that's why it's a harder analogy is because with insider trading, the reason people do insider trading is because you make more money that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but like with Cameron, I disagree with what Cameron's saying because I think you would make less money selling it illegally.
Yeah.
I think you would make
I
less
also
money.
think that because
I think you would make way more money if you're selling it to dispensaries because you're going to be able to sell it to any state you want. Anywhere you go, you can sell it to every if say there's a dispensary that has 500 dispensaries worldwide or US wide, you could sell it to that dispensary and then they distribute it to all 500 dispensaries because they're already buying your product. You have to produce that much product and they distribute it to all of their, like they buy it from you, then they distribute it to all of their sellers.
yeah.
So that's a way that you would make a shit ton of money because if you're privately owned and you're doing it illegally, you can only do that within your state, within your county, within the area around you.
Well, the only thing.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, of course. The only thing is it's like when you say it like that, it's like cars. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
People go to auctions, they buy cars for low, and they mark them up. It would be the same thing as dealers, growers, selling it to dispensaries for a low price, and then the dispensaries marking them up. That's what Cameron's saying. Like, oh, that's why you would get a better deal selling it into your homies independently. But the risk versus reward, that's where that comes into play. Is that, you know what I'm saying? If you're selling it to your independents without license, blah, 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 you're looking at years of jail time.
For sure.
And it's only a matter of time before you get caught with anything. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody really that's made it the complete lifetime without getting caught. You know what I'm saying? Somebody always gets caught.
But how many
within
people have
that.
tried in that system? There's
What? Just like I was saying before you walked away, like stocks. You know what I mean? Insider trading is illegal. Still, people do it. You know what I'm saying? Same with the drug system. You know what I mean? If everything was legal, people would fall in line, but there would be a handful of people here and there that would try to do it. But then that's where the legal repercussions come in that stray you away from wanting to do that. You know what I'm saying? There will be people that try to do it anyway, but
Did you hear what I said though about why? Because you're saying the main thing was us talking money wise, and you're saying somebody who grows that shit independently would more than likely make more money.
essentially they could, yeah.
The reason I disagree with that is because what I said is that if I grow my own shit and say I sell it to, let's say, it's legal everywhere, so Easy Smoke Shop can now sell weed because it's legal. They can sell water pipes, what they say. They can sell pipes, bongs, Rillo papers, whatever the case may be. They can sell that. Now they can also sell weed because it's legal everywhere. So Easy Smoke Shops is a US-wide smoke shop. Or let's say it is. I don't know if it is or not. Easy Smoke Shop. So then if I sell my product to Easy Smoke Shop, they're then going to need to buy enough product from me to then distribute it to all over the US. If you're independently and you're doing it illegal, then that means you're only having to be able to sell it within your state, within your county, with whatever's close to you, because you don't have a way to sell it to every single state because it's illegal in that way. You see what I'm saying?
So, but there's gonna be 100 people in this area, 100 people in this. So I'm just saying, there's gonna be a
Competing
lot
against
of people.
500
Yeah, but there's gonna be a lot of people.
stores.
There's gonna be a lot of people all over that think that they can cheat the system. Because right now, there's a lot of people that sell drugs that know the game. They
Right,
know that
but
it's
think
either
about
dead, and they
But
still do it.
the numbers, right? They're still gonna do it, but they're gonna make less money. That's what I'm saying. Because if, like you just said, say you have 100 people that buy from you weekly.
Oh, bad business is always gonna make less
No,
money.
but say you sell 100. If you're right now, if it's illegal and you're selling to 100 people illegally weekly, you're making good money. But let's say you could sell it to 300 different shops that then sell it to 100 people each. To the dispensaries, then you're doing it legally.
No,
Most definitely not, because that makes no sense.
no. Let
Cameron.
me finish.
Go
I'm
ahead.
saying
Go ahead.
because California has restrictions on pesticides and shit that you can use,
Oh, boy,
and
yeah.
it limits a lot of the shit that you can do to actually grow. A lot of states have this. So if you're doing it the illegal way, yeah, there might be pesticides in it. People might not be able to tell a fucking difference, and you're able to get the crop out faster and
But
a
that's
lot
okay.
more. So you can still sell more on even quantity level.
So let me ask you that question. So why? Because you can then not do all of the regulations. Why do you produce more? Just because I have regulations doesn't mean that I cannot then produce the same amount that you can.
Because
I can produce the same amount that you can, following guidelines, following regulations.
Just because
and
the
then
guidelines and rules doesn't shorten or extend
Jackie
the growth time.
Jackie Chains went on a podcast with Adam 22 and he explained this too. He said that he has to use strictly organic pesticides.
That
and
just
he
makes
said
it more expensive, it sounds like.
That's
So
all it is. It's
the
more
time-
expensive.
No.
The time and product.
No, what he says that he has to kill bugs with bugs, and he said that he would have a lot bigger crop. A lot of the crop gets killed off by bugs and shit like that. He said that he would be able to, instead of getting 100 pounds, he'd be able to produce 200 pounds if he could use these pesticides.
Understood.
And
So
he is
this
a grower, so that's what I'm saying.
No, understood.
So that's an example of what he's saying.
So
Instead
let
of
me
using
explain.
bugs, he could spray the shit.
Let
and
me
get it
explain
out.
what could fix his problem, and it comes down to money. So if, let's say if you're growing 200, let's say I don't know the math, but we're gonna make it super simple. If you need 100 plants to grow 100 pounds. So if then if you're trying to grow 200 pounds, you would need
200 plants.
200 plants, right? So if half of those are getting killed off, rather than growing 200 plants, grow 400 plants. What would that come down to from stopping you from growing 200 compared to 400?
Money. But
Money,
not everybody
space.
has money. Money, space,
Right,
time.
I get that.
Materials and shit
But
like
listen,
that.
but listen, if you're selling it to not as many people, if you're selling it to a quarter of the amount of people, you have enough money to make 400
What's to say that
plants.
what's to say that these dispensaries aren't buying off of these black market people either?
Well, why would they not though? It's not a black market at that point because.
No, if a guy doesn't have a license to grow and he's growing it.
But you would though. That's the thing.
No, I'm saying
Because it's not
saying my
illegal.
side.
Right.
Like if he
You
didn't have a
would.
license.
That's why you wouldn't sell to dispensaries.
No,
you
but
would not be
what's
able
to say
to.
that those dispensaries aren't taking shit from the back door either?
Because it's illegal, and then if you get caught.
Bro, y'all's whole argument depends on people's morality, and people do not have.
But your
high morality.
whole argument is determined by everybody's a piece of shit and they don't care about rules. They only care about getting
Because
theirs.
there's a lot of shitty
And
people.
when it comes to the drug game, yeah,
See, but
even marijuana.
see that's different though because most people who are business owners follow the rules. Because if not, then you would hear about all the time. It would be weekly. It would be monthly about all these people fucking not following the rules, going to jail.
Have you
doing
looked
this,
it up
doing that.
though? Because that could be happening.
It's
we don't
not,
know,
though.
but we haven't looked it up. We're in Texas, in a state that it's illegal. If you're in Colorado, hearing the Colorado news, it might be, hey, we just fucking burned down this crop that from an illegal grove. We don't know that. We haven't done the research.
I'll guarantee you $100 right now. I can bet you that. That's not fucking happening.
That there's not a huge black market in these states.
Not for weed anymore.
I guarantee you, we can.
I'll bet that, bro. Because
There is, because I know for a fact there is.
No, you're saying
Because in
you're-
California,
you're
there's
sitting
still
there saying
the
you know
cartel.
for a fact, but you
I know for a
haven't
fact
looked it up.
because in California, the cartel still has a lot of these places in
Right,
that
the
grow.
cartel still has a lot of these places, but
That's illegal. That's black
you're-
market.
Right, but you're making it like that. It has to still be weed. It's not gonna
But they
be
do it with
necessarily.
weed though.
It's not, yeah, but it's at a way lower quantity when people are having to do it in an illegal way. You're gonna make way more money being a franchise than being a black market.
Not
okay,
anymore.
okay, so who do you
Not
think,
with it being
okay,
legalized.
question. Who do you think makes more money, Primo's or Taco Bell?
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell, 100%.
Franchise.
It's a franchise.
But not everybody's a franchise. Okay, so CVS.
Yeah, it's your
CVS is buying-
Primos. Your Primos are the people making the fucking, not the franchises.
Yeah, I know, and not everybody. That's what I'm saying. But you're saying the black market are the primos, right?
Yes.
There is, for every cookies, because cookies is a big brand. For every cookies, there's 100 mom and pop stops that aren't successful growing and selling weed with the legalization system. just like there is with the black
Oh,
market.
I'm so confused because if I get if I have a choice between a mom and pop shop weed or cookies, I'm buying cookies. That mom and pop shop weed.
That's what I'm saying, though. But
I don't understand by what you mean by. That's what I'm saying by. I literally just said your mom and pop shop is making
there are
way
legal
less
mom
money.
and pop shops
way
that aren't
less
making
money
shit.
that.
Tell me.
You're just saying just because you're legal, you're gonna make money, but you're not.
Listen. But what you just said.
It's mainstream.
Listen. Mainstream is gonna make more money. That's what he's saying. Your mom and pop shops or the drug dealers doing it illegally, they're gonna make less money, is what he's saying.
Yeah, I know. What I'm saying is there
But
are.
You kind of just
No,
said exactly.
that's what I'm saying. I don't understand.
I'm not saying the black market is not the black market aren't the only mom and pop shops. There actually some of the black market are on the level of cookies.
Okay, so I
What
understand
I'm saying
what you're
is
saying.
there are legal mom and pop shops
that are
getting
still making more money than black market.
Guaranteed, no.
I think so.
Yeah, well, we can move on because that's
Because
like,
why?
yeah. But
Not because of the argument, because it's gone for a while now.
yeah, what is it like?
It's
what
just
hour
not.
is
It's
it
just
for?
9:10, and I don't like you said. You gotta
It
get
is
up.
not. It's 9:10.
Yeah, and you gotta get up at midnight,
Yeah,
and
that's
I don't
true.
want my homie to fucking be tired as fucking dead and feel
Yeah,
like
I
shit.
know, okay.
Because
So-
I don't know about you, but if I have to go to work and I have to work a full day and I didn't get proper sleep, I'm gonna feel like ass.
Well, plus I gotta
My,
drive.
my body hurt. Yeah. Plus you gotta drive home.
No,
Yeah.
I'm saying I gotta drive for work. And
Okay,
that's
so, but you
dangerous.
gotta drive home, you gotta drive to work, and you gotta drive for work.
Yeah.
Plus, you're gonna get sleep late. So I don't want you to be, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't know it was 9:10.
It's 9:10. I've been watching the time the whole time.
Yeah.
The whole
you're
time.
probably- Bro, before we end it though, I need somebody to come in and invent and add like
We'll
invest.
see, bro.
No, I need somebody to come in and invest $2,000.
$2,000. That's,
$2
it would be-
grand.
No, we don't even need two. We need one.
Well, we might need $2,000 because I need to put down a down payment on a PC,
We
flat
need one,
PC
bro.
computer.
We need one.
Yeah.
We need $1,000. I promise you, we need one.
Well, because this laptop is
Why
not
not
holding
you
the
just
space, because we can't even record
Light-
audio anymore.
Bro, lights, camera, all the recording audio that we need. Plus, we can put a down payment on a PC. We
Yeah.
only need 1,000.
So we need fucking an investment of $1,000, and right now, we're not fake here. We're not gonna come here and act like we're bigger than what we are. We don't have the fans right now for us to post our Cash App and get $1,000.
No, for
That's
sure
cool.
not.
Yeah, and
We'll have to split that shit.
yeah. So we're gonna get there, but if any, fucking $1,000, bro, and
We'll
if-
start buying piece by piece.
Yeah, oh, we are. And 2 or 3 years from now, people are going to see a way different stay at home. It might not even be stay at home.
It won't even be 2 to 3 years, bro. It'll be faster than that.
I think it'd be 1.5.
No. Cameron, it's going to be faster than that. I just said I'm going to start buying. If you can't, I will. We will start buying piece by piece, and we will get every single thing that we need to make it the most professional setup ever.
Yeah, well, no, I'm saying for us to take off. And,
That's all we need.
yeah.
We got it.
No, we for sure got it. And I think that you've, done a little research and seen
I
how
have done
it's not...
so much research.
And seeing how it's, remember I've always told you, it's not that hard.
I mean, it's a lot of hard work.
Hard work, but
dedication,
it's not, yeah.
commitment.
There's an audience
but
for everyone.
Anybody could do it. You
Yes.
just have to be willing to put the work in and do all of that
And
goodness.
stay persistent.
Hey, bro,
Oh.
Achilles.
And stay persistent. That's the thing. You gotta really love this shit because you're gonna work for a while trying to do this shit.
We'll
And
see where we're
I know we
at
had our
in
little
this
spat.
videos.
Guys on YouTube.
Oh, that didn't bother me at all.
No, I know it didn't bother
No,
me
I was
either.
like, I didn't.
The only reason why I said it, I just don't want to be punked in front of YouTube.
Oh, I feel that.
So guys, we're good. Everybody's good. Heated arguments happen all the time between friends, and that's why we had that conversation about is Quandarano a real homie of King Von, because homies can get over arguments.
Real homies in podcasts so other homies can be cheeks.
Yeah. And we'll see y'all next week. I'm not sure if we'll be in the same setup.
We might not be here.
Yeah.
We may be here. We'll see what happens.
I have to come back and do it again when I get
Yeah.
on a trip from Virginia when I come visit.
when, like, are you
I'm leaving on the 4th, bro.
December
That's crazy.
4th, bro.
December 4th?
Yeah.
Quick.
Oh, bro.
But I got a good job. I should be making hella bread. I'll be able to
Well, we
come
gotta
back
have
later.
a departure podcast with you.
Okay, then yeah, we'll do it before I leave.
I
Yeah,
bet.
for sure. Yeah. Alright, guys, we'll see y'all next time.
Thanks for
Appreciate
having
y'all.
me.
Homers.
you too.
Shout out
Stay
Tate.
at home.
Shout out Emily. Stay at home. We might be changing that, but right now, stay at home, bitches.
We may or may not.
I think we said that from the beginning.
Yeah, honestly, I think we did.